Cloudview is a holiday cabin located up in the Springbrook National Park, right up the end near the Best of All lookout. The cabin was designed as a getaway up in the rainforest to escape for the weekend, cook a great meal, sit here with a glass of wine and enjoying the views. When you're on holidays, you want to go to a place that's memorable, that takes you out of the way that you live day-to-day life. The brief was to have 2 bedrooms, 2 en-suites and a living space. And then it's how do we arrange that for 2 couples to really enjoy a weekend away. So we created a U-shaped plan, which allowed us to separate the 2 bedrooms. When you're designing buildings, you're always looking for that moment of where the practical side overlaps with the poetic side. If we wrap the building around and fold the roof back into the centre, we can collect rainwater, which we rely on because there's no town water. Up here, all the gutters get full of leaves pretty quickly, and it's a really high maintenance issue. By putting the central deck, we can get out there and it's easy to maintain, but it's also easy to collect the water. The folding of the roof becomes a practical consideration, but it also allowed us to open up to the rainforest. These living spaces and all the way through the bedrooms, they're all quite dark and moody, which really highlights the view out and the rainforest. It was trying to maximise that as the experience rather than the building. The views down to the coastline run from Cabarita up to Kingscliff, essentially looking down to the Tweed Valley. And then we've got that ridge line, and then it opens back up to the Gold Coast, so we're looking up towards Palm Beach. As you come up into this forest, the trees are stretching to the sky. We looked at that in bathrooms and bedrooms with having vertical openings so you could see the length of a tree. What's really interesting in this location is just the change of weather. The first thing everyone says is, why don't you have a deck out here? We really didn't want to look through a handrail and clutter the view, especially in an environment that is cold and rainy. Today it's a sunny day, but when the clouds come up the Tweed Valley on a howling southerly, you literally feel like you're in an aeroplane. Often you'll look up here from the coast and it's just completely sitting in a cloud. It is a very wet, muddy forest, so having an environment that somewhat hovers above that is quite a nice experience. It's functional, but there's also little moments to enjoy. Very late in the afternoon, it's amazing with the filtered light coming in this way. When the resolution of a simple plan and a simple design idea that works well on the site all comes together as a piece of architecture, it's quite exciting.